Again, yeah, my previous video I was talking about, you know, some of the sort of negative comments for motorbike riders when they're going to go for a ride and things like that. People, they're caring, but they mean to care, but they can sort of go over the top. Anyway, that was on the previous video, but this one I wanted to also, very similar but not motorbike. It's a Thai woman. When you're in the West and you go back and you tell all your mates and your friends and acquaintances, workmates, oh, I've met my Thai girl, bang, straight away. Oh, be careful, she'll take you for a ride, she'll take your money, she'll steal your house, she'll, you know, don't get married, don't. Once again, people are caring for you, they're looking out for you, but it depends on the person. But if they know you, they should know that you're not naive and you're not going to try and put yourself into a sort of situation where you lose your house and lose everything. You're trying to play it safe. And you know, it's like that for every Western guy that enters into a relationship with a Thai girl. You're going to cop a lot of flack because there are a lot of corrupt Thai girls. There are a lot of, you know, money is their main focus. They take guys for a ride, they're in love. The guys fall for it because there's a lot of lonely guys in the West. You know, all they want is a girlfriend. They want someone to love them. Like, this is the honest truth. And the guys in the West can't find any girlfriends and can't find what they're looking for. You know, good looking girls that put out, that give, that literally take care of you. But yeah, there's two sides, because money is a big focus here, and image and all the rest of it. I've spoken to this before in previous videos, but yeah, what I'm trying to say is it's not all negative. And it's good when you finally break the year barrier. I call it, like you've hit the safety zone, because you've broken that year where all the risks you did take, and there might not be big risks, but you know, you've put money into a Thai family, you've put money into your Thai girlfriend, you've paid a bit off her car, and you've done this and that, and you think, oh my God, have I been taken for a ride? But once you hit a certain point and you balance where you are, you suddenly realize, oh good, I've cracked it. I've passed that point where people can't say, oh, you've been ripped off, she took you for a ride, why'd you give her that money? You can prove the value now. So yeah, don't always be negative. If the guy's smart or half smart, you know, he's not stupid or naive, you know, he's gonna play it, be a bit cautious. But on the other side, I always say it, put in too. Don't just take them for a ride. Put in, and you might get back if you're lucky, and get value for money, because that's what it's about too for us, not just the tyres. And yeah, I think I've proved that to myself now, because yeah, I always say it, I base myself around 1,000 baht, because you know what it is, value is. You know, 100 baht's about $4.20 or something, but 1,000 baht's, you know, roughly $44 Australian. But anyway, I sort of say, there you go. Minimum costs for one day in Thailand as a tourist, or even when you first come out here and you're renting hotels and stuff, minimum 1,000 baht a day. And really, you're going to spend a lot more than that, but if you want to be really tight. So it's 45 bucks a day. And that's sometimes just for the hotel. You got food on top of that. You got all sorts of expenses. You got a bike storage. You got to buy a motorbike. You got to organise the insurance, the rego, maintenance, and all these things that pop up. And you might get a contract on a little house or something, which is good value, but you'll have a lot of extras: water, electricity, Wi-Fi. So you got to bear all this in mind. But yeah, for me, you cop a lot of sort of, oh, she's taking you for a ride, oh, be careful. I've gone past that now. I'm actually getting value for money now. So all the money I've spent was worth it when I divided out over a year. And now I'm living in a place, part-time living in a place, where I'm not paying even close to hotel fees. I literally can spend, well, as I do now, and I said it on a previous video, I've gone way above, but I could easily spend 400 baht a day if I wasn't generous. I mean, before I talk of it on another video where I'm buying nappies and baby food because I'm babysitting. Well, I'm not on my own, but the family is, for the daughter's baby. So yeah, I'm very generous natured. But if you bring it right down to the basics, yeah, I'm paying very little to live here now. And that's because I put in. I put in. I renovated, painted, built a shed, fixed up the kitchen, bought appliances that just make life more comfortable for me too. So yeah, so there you go. If you do put in, sometimes you get back. Anyway, another little Robbo spiel. No need to give me any flack because this is the basic truth about how you can, work out, you can reduce your costs greatly if you do the right thing by Thai girl and she does the right thing by you too. It can work out for both. It's just proof of that. So interesting, hey? Anyway, I'll stop spewing out stuff. Beautiful morning. I escaped from my baby chores, go for my morning walk, and talk again soon. Yeah, loving it. Love it. Let's have a look at these chickens. Chick, 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 chick. Ooh, tuk, 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 tuk. Oh, but yeah, there's a few snakes down there. That big snake that was at our house was spotted not far from here. So because we've been tidying it up, it's shifted to another spot. I still haven't been able to catch it on camera. Hopefully I can, because it's a beauty. Big snake. Python. Alright guys, talk soon.